Benji packed his tiny backpack, a map, some carrots, and a big dream. He bounced up and down, I'm finally going to Seoul. He cheered on the airplane, he stared out the window. Below him, mountains, rivers, and a bright city full of lights twinkled like stars. Adventure, here I come, he whispered. When Benji stepped into the city, the air smelled fresh and exciting. Skyscrapers touched the clouds and colorful signs flashed everywhere. He opened his map. First stop, a palace, he said, twitching his nose in excitement. Chapter 2, Palaces of Kings and Queens. First stop, Gyeongbokgung Palace. Rabbits stood before the giant palace. Gates, guards, and bright uniforms marched across the courtyard. The building shone red, green, and gold under the sun. It's so majestic, Rabbit whispered. Majestic, very big and beautiful. He followed a group of visitors, pretending he was a royal guest. Inside he imagined sitting on a golden throne, wearing a crown made of carrots. Just then Rabbit tripped on a tiny pebble and tumbled forward. Whoops, he giggled. Even kings can be clumsy sometimes.
New word.
Second stop, Changdeokgung Palace and Secret Garden. Next, Benji wandered to Changdeokgung. The palace was quieter here. Birds sang in the trees, and the air smelled sweet. He tiptoed into the secret garden, his paws barely making a sound. Ponds shimmered, tiny pavilions peeked out behind bushes. This place feels like a mystery, Benji said softly, secret or unknown. He found a willow tree, sat under it, and imagine writing poems all day long. Third stop, Jongmyo Shrine. Benji padded quietly in to Jongmyo Shrine. It felt sacred, almost like the air itself was whispering. Sacred, very holy or special. Long buildings stretched ahead, cool and calm. He learned that long ago people honored their ancestors here. Benji bowed politely, even though he almost tripped on the stone floor again. This place feels very serious, he thought, and decided to whisper his thanks to all the kings of the past. Fourth stop, Deoksugung Palace. Benji skipped along the stone path to Deoksugung. Here old stone walls surrounded the palace, but in the middle there was a huge Western-style building. It's so elegant, he said, nose twitching. Inside Seochon, he imagined himself having a grand tea party with important guests, maybe even a squirrel or two.
Fourteenth stop, Deoksugung. At Deoksugung, Benji found theaters everywhere. People performed funny plays on the street and sang songs about dreams and adventures. Benji bought a tiny ticket and watched a puppet show about a rabbit who wanted to fly to the moon. Tears welled up in his eyes. This place is so theatrical, he said. New words, theatrical. fickle mean. What show did Rabbit watch? If you made a puppet show, what story would you tell? 15 stop in Jaechon stream. At last, Benji found a peaceful stream hidden in the city. Tiny waterfalls sang soft songs. Dragonflies buzzed above the water. Fish glided in clear pools. Benji lay down in the soft grass. This is the perfect retreat. After a big adventure, he sighed happily. He closed his eyes, dreaming of all the wonderful places he had seen. New words, retreat. What does retreat mean? What animals did rabbits see? Where would you go for a quiet retreat? Benji visits Seongsu-dong, the most stylish street in Seoul. Benji woke up and stretched his ears. Today he said, I wanna go somewhere cool, somewhere full of fashion and fun. He opened his map and pointed to a name, Seongsu-dong, the most hip place in Seoul.
Benji packed his notebook and carrot snack. Off he went hopping down the street with excitement.
A cafe inside a shoe factory. Benji's first stop was a big cafe inside an old shoe factory. The building looked old, but inside it was modern and calm. People sipped coffee, read books, and worked on laptops. People sipped coffee, read books, and worked on laptops. Benji ordered an iced latte and sat on a soft couch. This place is stylish, Benji said. Old outside, cool inside. Art walls and pop-up shops. Benji turned a corner and saw colorful walls. Big street art covered the buildings. One wall had a pink tiger. Benji smiled and took pictures. Then he saw something exciting. The Dior pop-up store. It was white and shiny, with tons of fashion photos outside. Benji walked in and looked at the clothes. Wow, this is like a fashion museum.
Just next door was a Chanel pop-up store. Everything inside was black, white, and very elegant. Benji didn't buy anything, but he felt happy just looking. Sweet end to a stylish day, but for going home, Benji stopped at a famous dessert cafe. He ordered bunny-shaped dessert with strawberries and cream. He sat near the window, watching the sun go down. People walked by with shopping bags and ice drinks. Benji licked his paw and smiled.
Seoul is fun, artistic,
And full of fashion, he said, I wanna come back soon. The end of the adventure. As night fell, Benji sat by the stream, thinking about his journey. He had visited palaces where kings and queens lived. He had tasted street food, ridden roller coasters, found hidden murals, and even watched a robot drum show. I may be small, Rabbit whispered, but the world is so big and full of magic, and I'm brave enough to explore it. With a happy heart and a backpack full of memories, and a few carrots left, Rabbit promised himself, one day I'll come back and find even more hidden wonders. Benji packed his red backpack and stepped into a yellow taxi. The car moved through the city. He saw the Han River tall buildings and people walking on the street. It's my last day in Seoul, he whispered. The sun shone on the glass windows. The city looked busy and full of life. New words. Taxi, a car you pay to ride in. River, a long line of water. Busy, full of people or action. Questions. How did Benji go to the airport? What river did he see? What does busy mean? Arriving at Incheon Airport. Incheon Airport. The taxi stopped at Incheon Airport. Benji looked up, the building was huge, clean and bright. Wow, he said, this airport is big and easy to use. He followed the signs in Korean, ending helpless. There were shops, ooh, new words. New words, airport, where planes take off and land. Sign, a board with words or pictures. Helper, someone who gives help. Questions, where did the taxi drop Benji off? What is a sign for? Who can you ask for help in the airport? Korean air check-in. Benji rolled his little suit to the Korean air count case, to the Korean air counter. The staff stayed the boarding pass and showed him where to go next. You're flying to Paris, the staff asked. Yes, Benji said with a grin. New words, passport, book that shows who you are. Ticket, paper that lets you fly. Counter, a desk for check-in. What airline is Benji flying with? What is a passport? What do you do at the counter? Time to explore the airport. Benji had time before boarding, so he walked around. He saw Korean food, gift shops, and someone who gave directions. He bought a magnet that said, I love Seoul, and a small pack of seaweed. I'll miss this place, he said quietly. New words, robot, a machine that can move and help. Magnet, something that sticks to metal. Seaweed, a salty green snack from the sea. Questions, what did Benji buy? What kind of robot did he see? What is seaweed?
Gate. Benji found his gate 26A. He showed his boarding pass and waited in a comfy chair. He watched planes land and take off through the big glass window. People spoke in different languages all around him. It feels like the world is in one place. Benji thought new words. Gate, the place where you end a plane. Boarding pass, a paper that lets you get on the plane. Language, words, people speak, questions. What gate did Benji wait at? What does it do? What is the language? Benji walked down the tunnel and into the air. The seat had a window, a screen, and a blanket. Buckled his seatbelt and looked outside. The ground crew waved to the plane. Benji waved back. This is really happening, he said. New words, seatbelt, a strap to keep you safe. Tunnel, a long covered walkway. Blanket, something soft to keep you warm. Questions, where Benji sit? What is a seatbelt for? What did Benji see outside the plane? Flying over Seoul as the plane took off. Benji looked out the window. He saw the river, the bridges, and the shining city lights below. Goodbye, Seoul, he whispered. He felt happy and a little sad, but I'll remember this trip forever. Take off when a plane leaves the ground below under something. Remember to keep something in your mind. What did Benji see from the window? What does take off mean? What does it mean to remember? Looking at the ticket, Benji opened his travel folder. Inside was his next plane ticket. Paris, Paris, France, a new city, a new adventure, he said. He couldn't wait to see the Eiffel Tower and eat a croissant. New older, something to hold papers. Adventure, a fun or exciting trip. Croissant, a soft round French bread. The question, where is Benji going next? What is an adventure? What is a croissant? Landing in Paris after a long sleep and 2 meals, the captain spoke. We are landing in Paris soon. Benji looked out, the sky was soft pink. He saw green fields and little houses below. His heart beat fast. Paris, here I come. New world. Landing when a plane touches the ground. The leader of the airplane field a big area of grass or plants. What did Benji hear from the captain? What does landing mean?